So there's the Breeders' Cup in '92, and there's just 5 years later, you get into this stretch, which is incredible. Now we're going to watch some video. We're going to start in 1996, when you were aiming for win #1 in the Kentucky Derby. And I want to take you back, and as we go through this video, I want to ask you first, have you watched a lot of this video that we're going to show from 96, 97, 98?
Dude, it's like yesterday. I'm telling you, I had this horse, Cavanier. He just won. I can't believe he won the Santa Anita Derby. I almost gave up on the horse. I almost didn't run him in the Santa Anita Derby. And he wins the Santa Anita Derby, so I go to the Kentucky Derby. I'm just hoping to run 4th. And all of a sudden, they turn for home. You going to show that clip?
I'm going to tell you, you don't have to be a horse race fan. Just trust your eyes, right?
Right.
And you tell me who wins this race, okay? Here's Cavanier in '96.
Unbridled, zone to lose. He's in front. He's in front by 2. Here comes Cavanier on the inside. And down the stretch they come. Unbridled zone. Cavanier on the inside. Out in the middle of the track, Grindstone is closing stoutly. It's Cavanier on the inside and Grindstone on the outside. McCarron and Bailey. Here's the finish. Again, 2 times to call. Was it Cavanier on the inside? Was it Bailey with Grindstone on the outside? Noses apart after a mile and a quarter in the Kentucky Derby.
Okay, there was Pretty Boy Bob right there saying we got it. And there's Wayne Lucas going, hey, I think we got it. That is incredible, because I don't care how many times you watch that without going to the picture, the photo, there's no way you don't win that race.
Look at that. Every time I see this, I say, who's the photo guy? First of all, it's my first Derby, so my seats were like the shittiest seats. That was way before.
How'd the cameras find you?
I'm telling you, I don't know how they found me, so I'm way before the finish line, and the finish line is way down at the end there. So, and I thought I'd won it. So I thought, and I'll never forget, I felt this, like, I cheered so hard for that horse, and when he made the lead, it was like, you know, I wasn't mentally prepared for it. And so it was like, are you kidding me? I'm going to win the Kentucky Derby. And I was like, and you start thinking of your past. I'm thinking about what I went through. I'm just thinking about my childhood. And so, and all of a sudden, but did he win it? And everybody said, yeah, you got it, Bob. And then I'll never forget the owner, Mrs. Walter, the lady, and they're nice people. She turned around and she said, I think we ran 2nd. I said, no, she's like,
say it.
70 years old. She's
okay.
Too old, She doesn't know, So I go, so I'm looking around, and you know what? In a horse race, we start looking around to people you don't even know. You go, hey, what do you think? Hey, strangers, right? Hey, Bob, hey. So I was getting a lot of thumbs up, and then, but then I kept watching it, and I was watching the monitor. I didn't move from my box, and so I look at the, and I want to see Chris McCarron, my jockey. They're showing Jerry Bailey. He's on the other horse, and Jerry Bailey's like, he's got like a little grin on his face, and Chris is like, he looks serious, like he's not sure, and like, I don't like this. Then I start feeling like, shit, what if I got beat? And all of a sudden, they put the number up, and it was like, oh, man, it just sucked the life out.
Rip your heart out.
Just sucked the life out of me. So I go down there, and somebody asked me, like, well, so Bob, how's it feel? Like, God, you lost, It's like...
How does it feel?
Let me tell you what I told him. I said, I know what it feels like to win the Kentucky Derby, because I thought I won it for about 10 minutes. So, for that, hey, I know the feeling, so, hey, I don't care if I ever win it, So that's what I took from it.
It's a great answer, and that's 96. Okay, now we've all talked about the Triple Crown. It hadn't happened since 1978 and affirmed. Now let's go to 1997. You have a horse, Silver Charm, wins the Kentucky Derby, wins the Preakness. Now you're at the Belmont. Let's roll the tape.
Down the stretch they come. 3 of them in
So that's how close you were to winning the Triple Crown in 1997.
That really sucked. You know, that Silver Charm, he ran his heart out, and we'd only bought him for like 80,000, you know, so it was, and I bought him the week of Cavanier getting beat, and he was in the barn. I just got him in there. So it was weird, it was strange, like, here I'm going for the Derby, and I just bought Silver Charm that week. So it was like, you know, weird.
Okay, well, here's weird and awful again. So you got Cavanier in 96, 97, now we're up to 98. You've come that close to winning the Triple Crown, and then Real Quiet wins the Kentucky Derby, wins the Preakness, and now watch the end of the Belmont for Real Quiet in 98.
Real Quiet takes command. A roar from the crowd as he bounces away by 3.5 lengths.
Real Quiet is the one in the lead by 3.5 lengths. What is, are you able to process it?
Plus, there's a $5 million bonus to the winner. That's very important. So we've been running for $5 million bonus this whole time.
So here you are in this position, and it doesn't take a genius or a horse racing fanatic to think there's no chance this horse gets caught.
I'm looking at that, and I'm saying, son of a bitch. This horse is gonna do it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you think you have it.
Yeah.
Hit it.
Thomas Joe is closing. Victory Gallop is now second. Down the stretch they come. Real Quiet in front. Here comes Victory Gallop with Gary Stevens. It's Real Quiet DeSormo, but on the outside, Victory Gallop. Too tight to call. On the inside, was it Real Quiet? Did he win the Triple Crown? On the outside, Victory Gallop. Neither jockey indicating that they think they won it. That's a photo finish.
Wow. I mean, that's wow. There it is.
That's really like, I said, how can you go 1.5 miles and then get beat on the last jump? I mean, he was in front before the wire, and he was in front after the wire. Just the bob of the head.
A bob of the head. And then that's what got you 2 years prior.
It's my fault because I said, after Cavanier got beat, at least I got the worst beat of my life out of the way. I should have never said that. It came back to haunt me right here.